Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn how to solve two linear equations simultaneously. First of all, we are going to have a starter about solving equations. I have only one equation on the line. We are going to start solving these equations and finding the values of x for these three questions. In the first case, I have to x equals 10, so I have to get rid of these two. This 2 here is the coefficient of x. I will move it to the other side as division. So I will move this 2, which is multiplied by x, to the other side as division. So x equals 10 divided by 2, which is 5. In the second question, I have 5 plus 2x equals 15. I'm going to get rid of the 5 first, and I will keep the coefficient to the end. So here, this is a positive 5 added to the 2x. I will move it to the other side with an opposite operation, which is subtraction. So I'll say that 2x equals 15 minus 5, which is 10. After then, I will get rid of the 2. It will move to the other side as divide by 2. So x equals 5. In the third question, 3 minus 4x equals 19. Get rid of the 3, move it to the other side as minus 3. So negative 4x, don't forget this negative. Negative 4x equals 19 minus 3, which is 16. After then, I can take the coefficient of the x, which is negative 4. I will move it to the other side with an opposite operation. Here, negative 4x means negative 4 multiplied by x. So I will just get the opposite operation of the multiplication, which is division. I will move the negative 4 to the other side instead of multiplication into division. So x equals 16 divided by negative 4, which is negative 4. Let's check the first couple of questions of simultaneous equations. First of all, here, to solve two equations simultaneously, I have two unknowns. I have two equations in two unknowns. I have x and y, and I want to get only one value for x, one value of y, from solving these two equations together. First step, I'm going to look for similar coefficients. Let's check the coefficients of the x. I'll find that here I have 3 and 2. So they are different coefficients. But let's check the coefficients of the y. I found 2 and 2. So here, the similar coefficients are for the y. Let's start to work out the coming steps. So I found that y has similar coefficient in both equations. The second step, I'm going to try to find or to look to find the signs of the coefficients of the y. So I found that in the first equation, I have positive 2y, and in the second one, it's also a positive 1. So if I have same signs, I'm going to subtract the two equations. If I have different signs, I'm going to add the two equations. Here I have similar signs, so I'm going to subtract. You are going to drop minus, 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 and then you are going to work vertically, subtracting the second equation from the first one. So below the first arrow, I found the terms including x. Below the second one, the terms including y, and below the third one, the constants. Let's try to subtract 3x minus 2x. On the calculator, I would write 3 minus 2. I will get 1. So I will write, instead of writing 1x, I will just write x. Because as we know, we don't write a coefficient of 1. So I'm going to write x only. The second arrow, positive 2y minus positive 2y. On the calculator, it's like 2 minus plus 2, which is 0. And this is my target. My target here to eliminate one of the unknowns in order to get the value of the first one. So I'll have here plus 0 equals 12 minus 10, which is 2. So x equals 2, and this is the first part of the question. Second part, I'm going to apply the third step. The third step here, after writing 1 and 2, the third step is to substitute. I'm going to get the value of x that I just calculated, and I'm going to substitute in any of the two equations. I have equation 1, equation 2. Try to be organized, write in equation 1, for example, any of them will work. I'm going to use x equals 2. So 3, just substitute for every x, remove the x and drop 2. 3 multiplied by 2 plus 2y equals 12. 6 plus 2y equals 12. As what we did in the starter, move the 6 to the other side as minus 6. So 2y equals 6. Get rid of the 2y, moving it to the other side as division. So y equals 3. We are done with the question, and we got the two unknowns, x and y. Let's discuss the second question. It's duplicated. Let me try to. Tamam. Here I have 4x plus 3y equals 32, 5x minus 3y equals 13. Also, I'm going to check the coefficients. The first step, I found in y have both y here in the two equations, they do have the same coefficient, 3 and 3. Second thing, I'm going to check the sign, positive 3y minus 3y, so they are different signs. Different signs, I will add the two equations. So drop plus, plus, plus. Start adding also in a vertical way as what we did. 4x plus 5x is 9x. Positive 3 minus positive 3 on the calculator, 3 plus minus 3 will get a 0, which is the target here, equals 32 plus 13, which is 45. So 9x equals 45. Get rid of the 9, move it to the other side as division. So x equals 5. Substitute in any of the equations, any of them will work. In equation 1, equation 1, I have in 4 multiplied by x, which is 5. I just got the value of x, plus 3 multiplied by y equals 32. So 20 plus 3y equals 32. Move the 20 to the other side as minus 20. So 3y equals 12. Move the 3 to the other side as division. So y equals 4. So we got both values of x and y. In these two examples, we found similar coefficients for one of the unknowns. So we started eliminating this unknown by adding or subtracting according to the signs of these similar coefficients. But if I don't have similar coefficients, what will we do? We have here two cases. The first case, when I have 4x minus 3y equals 14, 2x plus 2y equals negative 7. Coefficients of the x are different, coefficients of the y are also different, but I can find that I have here a coefficient is multiple of the other one. We can see here 4x and 2x. Is 4 a multiple of 2? Yes. Whenever you find a coefficient multiple of another one, of course, for the same unknown, I'm going to change the equation with the lower coefficient, which means my target is to create similar coefficients, to start working as what we did with the previous two examples. But I want to change the 2 into 4. How to change the 2 into 4? By multiplying the 2 by 2. So I'm going to be fair by multiplying all the terms in the second equation by 2. I cannot just multiply the 2x by 2 and get a 4x. I have to multiply the whole equation. So my new equations, the first one is going to be kept the same. The second one will be multiplied by 2. So the first equation, exactly the same. 4x minus 3y equals 14. The second equation is going to turn into, after multiplying it by 2, 4x plus 4y equals negative 14. I created similar coefficients, so the first step, which is having similar coefficient, is done, and it's with x. The second thing, if I have same sign, yes, I have 4x, I have 4x, same sign, I will subtract. So I will drop minus, 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 and then start subtracting also in a vertical way. 4x minus 4x is 0. Negative 3 minus positive 4, please do it on the calculator, don't do it mentally. You will get negative 7y, but you have to get it on the calculator by typing negative 3 as it is, minus the one in red, plus 4. You will get at the end negative 7, and don't forget to drop the y. So it's negative 7y equals 14 minus minus 14. On the calculator, you will get at 28. So negative 7y equals 28. Get rid of the negative 7 by moving it to the other side as divide by negative 7. So y equals negative 4. This is the first unknown. Substitute in any of the equations. We have the first equation, which is equation 1. equation 2, and also equation 2, after multiplying it by 2, I got another equation which we can call it equation 3. You can substitute in any of the 3 equations. Whatever you want to, just substitute in. Substitute in equation 2. Equation 2, 2x plus 2y equals -7. Remove every y and drop -4. So 2x plus 2 multiplied by -4 equals -7. And 2x minus 8 equals -7. Get rid of the -8, move it to the other side as +8. So x or 2x equals 1. So x equals half. Can I get a decimal value for one of the unknowns? Yes, of course, it can happen. Let's continue working out the rest of the question here. Or I can just work it here. So I got y, I got x. If y is -4 and x is half, I got the 2 answers for these equations. The last case I have here, 4x plus 3y equals 19, 3x minus 4y equals 8. 4, 3, they are different. 3, 4, they are different. 4 is not a multiple of 3, and the same is here. They are the same values actually. So I am going to find the LCM of 4 and 3. In this case, you can just think of, I will eliminate the x or I will eliminate the y. Think of eliminating any of the 2 unknowns and then work on their coefficients. Here I have 4 and 3. I'm thinking of eliminating the x, so I'm going to think of 4 and 3. LCM of 4 and 3 is 12. This is the lowest common multiple of 4 and 3. I want to change the 4 into 12. I want to change the 3 into 12. You'll find that to change the 4 into 12, and I want to get 12x, and I want to get 12x, similar coefficients. How to change the 4 into 3? Into 12 by multiplying the equation by 3. How to change the 3 into 4? By multiplying the equation by 4. So the new equations are as follows. Multiply the first one by 3. 12x plus 9y equals 57. 12x minus, I'm going to multiply the second equation by 4, minus 16y equals 32. Let's try to check here. Similar coefficients, perfect. I'm going to check the sign. Same sign, I will subtract. So drop minus, 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 and then start working out the question. 12x minus 12x is 0. Positive 9 minus -16, which is 9 minus -16, will give you 25. Don't forget. So you have positive 25. You have positive plus 25y equals 57 minus 32, which is 25. 25y equals 25. Move the 25 to the other side as division, so y equals 1. Substitute in any of the equation, 1 or 2 or even 3 or 4, any of them. Let's work out the substitute in the first one. 4x plus 3y, and 3 multiplied by 1 equals 19. And 4x plus 3 equals 19. Move this 3 to the other side as -3. So 4x equals 16. Move the 4 to the other side as division. So x equals 16 over 4, which is 4. This is the end of this lesson. Hope you understood how can we calculate the values of x and y. How can we solve 2 linear equations simultaneously and calculate the values of the 2 unknowns. Thank you so much and see you in another video. Have a lovely day. Bye.